my beautiful Saggies. Welcome to your November 16th through 30th, 2021 reading. Many blessings to you all. This is our collective reading for all Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising. That means if you'd like a personal reading, please visit my website, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your appointment. So with that, let's go right on into the energy. Oh, we're finally making a move, guys. We have the Knight of Wands and a go from the universe with the Eight of Cups. So the Knight of Wands means action, usually very fast moving, bringing you into a place where you can actually get on the get-go. Because this means you've overcome all the things that have been challenging you for the time being. You know there'll always be something else. But for right now, you can make haste. This is moving into your beautiful future, and the entire horizon is being illuminated so that you may have your pick of what you choose to move forward in. So with that beautiful energy, that's always wonderful. So many blessings, and here we go. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, Two of Rods, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow everyone to have the information they seek, to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome your blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You're always welcome and very appreciated. So we have the Two of Rods as our second cut card. And that's the energy of being very much in a place of allowing yourself to choose. That's the Eight of Cups energy, which was putting all the things in front of you. So usually we're not into a complete open field. There's something we prefer. Remember that Two of Rods is the energy of choose your preference, because neither answer is going to take you very far off the beaten path. So in the Two of Rods energy, those paths are running parallel, which means they're going to be very close in proximity to the outcome. You're not making any mistakes, and there's no wrong answer. So just remember that. So our first jumper here was the Four of Swords to remind us. We always need a little reminding. Self first, okay? Self-care is absolutely important. If we haven't learned anything throughout this whole trial and tribulation we've been through in the last 2 years, you've got to be able to restore your own self, pick your own self up by your bootstraps. And the only way to do that is if you've properly maintained your energy. Okay, and that is the energy here. So recover. If you've had something that you are in recovery of, allow yourself to fully recover, because that's what this is all about. You've got to be mended and ready. So pull in as much energy you can. Allow yourself to heal. Take the full time off. A lot of people like try to jump back into something. Let yourself fully restore. Then we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is a beautiful energy. It is the energy of gratitude. It can be healing energy coming in as well. It means something coming that's being offered to you that is actually something desirable, something good, and it's being genuinely offered. Well, we get to walk away from what no longer serves us. Sometimes the Seven of Swords means packing and moving, giving 2 weeks notice, having the ability to let go of something that's been just trailing you, energy or a person, being able to get past that and letting go of it. So it can even mean cleaning out the garage. Just get the clutter out of your life, whether it's energetic clutter or physical clutter or mental clutter. And another Knight. So you've had 3 Knights here. Very solid. The Knight of Rods was in our first cut cards. Now you've got these 2 cards, which means the lightning strike out of the blue. Okay, so it's either an epiphany that happens where you just suddenly become aware of something, a download of knowledge happens, or somebody reaches out to you. This is that kind of energy. Or it may even be something happening over here that just levels the playing field, and now you can move forward in your job or your personal life. So we have the Five of Cups, which is being a little bit verklempt about moving forward. Uh, this I think associates with that Four of Swords energy. So letting go of past events that may have been disappointing, or you felt very having to grieve it. This can have the wind knocked out of your sails, whether it's relationship or work, and you still have this is the pick yourself up by your bootstraps moment, they're saying. So that's what I'm getting. Like, this is it. This is the moment. So let's let go of the pity party, my darlings. We need to stand up, dust ourselves off, proceed. We've already been given away, but we can't see it because our back is to it as long as we're down on the ground in this position. So we must rise up and move on. It'll be better. Don't worry. Well, we like the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is the energy of financially stable, very grounded. It's also earth energy. So for those of you who are the cusp or any kind of earth sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces is the Five of Cups. That just rattled right out. So let's try Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Oh, goodness gracious. I literally did not have control of that thought. That they blurted that through me. So for those of you who are new to the channel, I am channeling. Even though you hear me talking logically, I'm getting the information. I'm just trying to let myself be out of I'm trying not to direct it, so sometimes it happens that way. The Ten of Swords is the energy of releasing what no longer serves you in the biggest way possible. The Ten of Swords is the release of the energy or the completion of the cycle of feeling under attack, being bombarded. This can also mean feeling some kind of way about all the kind of crazy health stuff that's been going on around us. You notice I'm trying my very best not to speak that word just because it seems to be a hot button for people, but it's also something I don't want to give any power to. So the Ten of Swords is the energy of being very much in that moment where you finally are out from underneath this pressure. Well, this will take you right out of it. We've got the Chariot, the Cancer Major Arcana. It is the energy of upgrade and victory. This is being treated like royalty, having a better everything. This is amazing energy moving very fast towards you. So this is in career and finance. That's amazing. And clarity, Ace of Swords. So remember, you started off with that Eight of Cups, and that Eight of Cups was being able to move past whatever is, you've been working toward getting past. And this is the moment where you realize you have a full sight of what's coming to you or where you're headed. Because the clarity is the gift from divine, because it's an ace, and it means cutting you free of previous obligations and cutting through the veil so that whatever's been obscuring your vision to what's next. Sometimes we sit down and we go, I don't even know what I'm going to do next. Well, then you get this, and that clears the whole thing. All the fog is cleared. Well, this is the best possible way you could have a change, my darlings. The Fool is the energy of an ending and a new beginning simultaneously. This is the unbroken circle of life. So it means there'll be nothing hanging over you, and the transition that you make in the change is very smooth and uninterrupted. So we love that. There's no gap. And your underlier is the Four of Rods. The Four of Rods is the energy of being very much in a place of grounded, solid, either good family energy or good work environment, good communication, and happy energy. So that's the underlier. Let's see what our clarifiers have to say. We have the King of Swords, and the King of Swords is the energy of Archangel Michael. This is always a good energy. It is the energy of being protected and safe and guarded going forward. The Archangel Michael can be represented in human form as well, and this is a patron saint of a lot of law enforcement and first responders. It's also the energy of doctor, lawyer, judge, anyone in armed services or public service in the capacity of trying to help people. That also engineer, scientist, and architect kind of energy, because they're very, very, very point on I know several people who are environmentalists as well who fit this kind of energy, but it's the air energy, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini as well. So just giving you that information. Here we go. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine, pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow all Sagittarius, sun, moon, and rising to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, Divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light for which they are intended. We thank you for this divine guidance as always, and we welcome this blessed energy. Thank you so much, Divine. You're always welcome and very appreciated. And here we go. The King of Rods. So that's the energy of entrepreneurship, employer, as you are the employer or the supervisor, a leadership position, or a new job, because that's the king of action and work, okay? And something fully manifested, when it's a king energy, is something that's ready for action, ready, it's completely formed and ready. When you have the queen energy, it's something new that is forming as we speak. It's new fertile energy for that. Well, another night. Imagine that. So we've got all 4 nights out, even though the one is not on the table because it was the first one of the first cut cards. This night is saying, here's the offer, and it's already been dispatched to you. So that's why you're walking in this energy. A lot of you have just been able to tell the last job, you know what? I'm doing my own thing. Look at that. If that ain't a something right there, you got the 7 of Swords on the 7 of Swords. So that's a for show, for show. We're going to be able to get out of that energy and let go of what no longer serves us. And this looks like job for most people. There may be some stipulations for others. Yeah, new job. Ace of Rods, suddenly out of the blue. It's taken root. And we have this beautiful energy of the sun in the background. So we love this new thing that is now very viable. We have the Magician. This is the master manifester. This is the best way to get out of the pity party, is to get into your focus on the end result you want, not the end result that's in front of your face, right? We have to, things are manifested through spiritual means, not through physical means, right? So we have to be in a place of using our energy. I want to tell you a little key thing to know. This might help some of you in the understanding of manifestation. Manifestation is using energy that's all around us, using divine energy that we possess and can use, we can access, okay? When you use energy, the energetic change is instant because it has to do with your belief and your faith. When you try to take action physically, it'll still work, but it's not instantaneous. So, you can take the long road or you can take the short road. There's your 2 roads. That's the 2 of Rods right there. You can try to do it manually or you can plug into the universe and use the network. We like the network. That's one that doesn't go down. And there it is. High Priestess, being in the energy of manifesting. Using your heart chakra is the real key to it as well. When you get into your heart and manifest from your heart, and the best way to say it in a blanket statement is, thank you, universe. I receive my best possible life now. Or, thank you, universe, now that I am living my best possible life. Remember, it doesn't matter what's happening in the now. You say it in that way, and the universe begins to make that true because you believe it by making the statement. And it's like beating it like a drum. Just every time you feel the fear, it's not really necessary to repeat it for divine. It's necessary to repeat it for our human mind, because we are like little wishy-washy in the dream world. Things fade out of our mind. If you don't write it down or say it again and make it part of your literal signature of your energy in your tissues and your cells, then it'll dissipate over time and you just lose that energy. So having that statement and putting it in place of the fear is what builds into the manifestation. I don't know why I went off into that, but somebody needed it. Here's the Three of Pentacles. This is the energy of using your skill to be very precise, laying the correct groundwork, and it will return to you double for your trouble. And that Ten of Swords is coming out of the way so that you can have that. And I will tell you, if you ever watch my readings, 99.99999% of the time, when I have the Tower, there's always the Knight of Swords. Because the Knight of Swords is bringing the lightning, baby. So here comes the Tower, cutting down whatever has been holding you back or holding you captive. You're being released, and you get to take on and rise up with that beautiful Chariot. And hello, Wheel of Fortune. No, 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 no. Here we go. This is the energy of being very, very, very excellent energy coming in, clearing anything. That's literally, with that Ace of Swords, is perfect. It's clearing all karmic debt, releasing you from all the things that have been blocking you. You know this is happening because this Tower is here as well. This energy is letting go of whatever's holding you back, showing you new doors of opportunities. They all open simultaneously. And when I say that, I don't mean they just open and you can just walk up to them and open them. I mean they fling themselves open and show you that there is more opportunity than you realize when this happens. Things just kind of come barreling at you. And you better be ready to hit the ground running. So you must use your time now to get this Four of Swords out of the way. Because, my darling, you're going to be busier than a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest. Seriously, this is a big deal. And then we have the Fool with the King of Pentacles. So that's being very assured financially and secure, very much in a place of developmental fortitude, for being very much in a place of anchored solidly. Now remember, this is also King Midas, so it can be someone backing you financially or you being stable financially. It is fully matured. It is in the masculine. Remember, it showed up over here in the feminine, and now you've really got it locked down. The Six of Cups is soul family energy. We love us some soul family. This is the energy of the people around you. So your family energy looks really good, or your personal friends. They don't have to be your actual family. I have a best friend who I consider my sister, and that is, it might as well be, because we've grown up forever together. So this is that kind of thing. And then it might be someone that you've met recently that you feel like you've known your whole life. These are the people who have made agreements with us on the other side of the veil and have come through this time in our lives to help us through any challenges that they can. Remember, some people are here only for a moment. So you don't have to cling on to them. Just let them do what they do. It's not a slight against you. They've intentionally shown up to help you through one process, and then they move on. So, and you do the same for others. So many blessings to you, my Saggy friends. This is awesome. This is a great reading. Thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so, so much. And for those of you who are still hanging around, the podcast is in motion. I'm about to start recording. So, woo, here we go. Love you guys. Namaste.